Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Christy and Kyndall here. And for today's topic, Kyndall, take it away.
We are going to be talking about self-care. If you guys haven't seen our video last week, Wednesday, I will have it up above in the cards linked. That video is all about, it's about mommy guilt. So with this video, we just wanted to dive a little deeper and talk about self-care.
Yes.
A big part of mommy guilt is, I think, not even taking care of yourself because you feel so guilty. So yeah, 7 topics or 7 things we can do that don't break the bank. A lot of times when we talk about self-care, it's like, I'm going to dye my hair, I'm going to get a manicure, pedicure.
No, and then don't get us wrong, that stuff is fine. And we do that, what, like once a year, twice a year maybe?
Yeah.
So it's okay. We're not saying that that's bad.
Yeah, and I mean, pedicure and manicure is not that expensive. You know, but when you're getting like dip, SNS, like things like that, plus pedicure, it could get a little bit pricey, and you feel like, along with that mom guilt, I could be using that money on so much more. For me, it could be diapers, you know what I mean? Formula. And those things. So we just wanted to bring you guys 7 things we can do that are small, that you can do on a daily basis, that's self-care, that you feel like you're taking care of yourself, and you feel like you're filling your cup up before you can fill everybody else's cup.
Absolutely.
And I want to talk about 5 things on top of that, things that lead to mommy burnout. And like I said, all those things kind of combine with one another, and that's why we're doing these separate videos. Mommy burnout directly relates to self-care. Yeah. You're not taking care of yourself. Mom guilt directly relates to self-care because you're not taking care of yourself. You feel guilty about taking care of yourself, therefore you're burnt out. Yeah. So what really made me want to do this video was an article that I read on Pinterest. And it talked about 20 things that you can do, that you're doing wrong, that leads to mommy burnout. I'm not kidding you guys, when I read all 20, 15 of those things I was doing. Yeah. 15 of those things. So I'm like, I have nobody to blame but myself.
Pretty much.
And I just want to share with you guys, first let's share our 7 things that we can do every day on a daily basis to where we feel like we're taking care of ourselves. And then I'm going to share with you guys 5 of those things from that article that really stood out to me, that I knew that I was doing wrong. And so yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is getting up before your kids.
Man, that's like
the hardest thing. It's probably the hardest thing.
Yes.
I'm going to have linked in the description Hello Mornings. It's a book that I've read, and I listened to and I read the physical copy of it, and I have it upstairs. I wish I had it here to show you guys, but it's called Hello Mornings by Kat Lee, and it talks about, if you guys are spiritual people at all, it brings the Bible and biblical standpoints into it, and that's what I love because I am a spiritual person. I'm a Christian and I'm a believer of Jesus. So it talks about really having yourself a good morning routine, and it really talks about waking up before your kids. And I would have never, we hear that all the time. I think getting up before your kids is something that we hear all the time. I never wanted to do it. Not that I'm not a morning person, it's that my kids wake up early. Yeah. And I don't want to wake up earlier than that.
Exactly.
I don't want to wake up any earlier than what I have to. And especially for me, I have a 6-month-old. He's still waking up 1 to 2 times in the middle of the night. I'm not trying to wake up early because I already have to walk the night, you know. But it wasn't until I read that book that I said, you know what, I'm at my wit's end. I have nothing else to lose. I'm gonna just give this a try and see if it makes me a better person. And the days that I do, and I don't do it every day, you have to start small, and I don't do it every day, but the days that I do get up before my kids, I feel rested. That was my main thing. I thought I was gonna be groggy because when you don't get any sleep,
you feel like you're gonna be more tired, but you actually get a lot more energy.
I'm more irritable. I'm more irritated because I'm like, I'm asleep and I'm just tired and I'm getting woken up by somebody saying, nah, nah. So so I said, okay, I'm gonna set my alarm for 5 o'clock. I got up at 5 o'clock. I realized throughout the day I was dead tired by the end of the night. Not that I was so tired in the middle of the day, but I was dead tired by the end of the night. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna push that back to 5:30 and see if I can get up at 5:30. My good time has been 6. I can get up at 6. I'm gonna try to make it to 5:30 because I feel like that gives me a little bit more time, because my kids usually wake up around 7, so that only gives me 1 hour before they wake up. But even that hour, during that time, I take time to get started on drinking water, because that's one of the things that I notice I don't do enough because I'm always running around for other people. That I forget to drink and eat, you know. So like I said, I can go on and on about that, but getting up before your kids, like I said, you don't have to do it every day. Just try to get up sometimes before them and get your day started. get up so that you can plan out your day, so that you don't feel like you're playing catch up for the rest of the day. You don't even, you can't even, my biggest thing for getting up for my kids is to have a plan for the day and to just get my thoughts together. Spend some time with God, pray, read my daily devotion, and then I feel like I can get on with my day.
You go. Yes.
So I don't know. That's what I want.
Yeah.
The first thing is just getting up before your kids.
Yeah.
Go ahead with the second one.
I think for me, I put for number 2 for me, which actually ties in with getting up early. I have been getting up at 4:30. Not saying you guys have to a.m., but that's only because I have to go to work. She's a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So here comes like the difference. If you're a working mom, this could be
You.
maybe for you. If your schedule works with it, but if you are one who stays at home, then I would say 6 o'clock. You don't have to be up at 4. That's way too early.
Yeah.
I get up at 4:30 because my husband works overnight, and I have recently, for the past 3 weeks, have decided to just get myself together physically and emotionally. And the reason why I get up at 4:30 is just like what she said. We go to work out at 5 in the morning. But I want to have that 30 minutes span to just have and I know it's 30 minutes, but it still makes a huge difference.
It does.
I have my devotion time. I talk to God. I see, I set a goal for myself every day, which to me, that's been the biggest thing for me with getting up early and having that extra time before I have to get the kids ready for school, me go to work and do all this other stuff. I set a goal for myself, and I start looking forward to that, because when you set that goal early in the morning, when you have that peace of mind, and you actually throughout your day are able to meet your goal, it's gonna make you even more inspired to keep it going every day, every day, every day.
Yeah.
And so my thing, again, with waking up early or getting up before your kids, my number 2 would be also get a workout in. And I would say definitely do it early in the morning. And here's my biggest number 1 reason why. If you wait till the end of the day, you are going to be exhausted.
And I just want to say, I want to just jump in there and say, that's when I do my workout at the end of the day. Girl,
I know
I barely can't even, I barely can even do it.
You do
I'm 3 days a week.
A half booty job.
I'm halfway, I'm just so exhausted, and most days I don't get the workout in because I am so exhausted.
Because you're tired, right?
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing. And just like her, I thought I would never do it. Have I ever been a morning person?
No. I'm a morning person.
We've known each other since high school. When I would spend sleepovers at her house in high school, this girl would be up at the crack of dawn, 6 a.m., ready to start her day. I wouldn't get up to 12.
Yeah.
I'll be like, go do it, you gotta do it, I'm gonna stay sleeping. Seriously, you remember?
Yeah.
And she will be up, dressed, all
ready
of that.
To go.
So
but that's because my mom's a morning person. So.
Yeah, I was never a morning person, but the reason why I'm telling you guys to do it and to push yourself, because if you do it for at least 4 days a week, you will instantly, I can guarantee you, feel the shifting within yourself, especially physically. I literally haven't had coffee in 3 weeks. All I've been drinking is pretty much water and juice and tea here and there. Oh, tea for sure. I drink my cup of tea also early in the morning. But I get my workout in 5 o'clock in the morning, and it doesn't even have to be long. If you do 30 minutes, 40 minutes, that is good enough for the day. And that way you got it over with, and it gives you energy, and that's what shocked me the most. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be tired. I got up early, I worked out, did all the stuff at the gym. By the time I got to work, the first day I was tired, second day I was tired. By the third, fourth, and fifth day, because I work out Monday through Friday, excuse the kids in the back, but it is real life. Our kids are playing. And it's, how many? Oh, it's 4 right now. Because Noah's with her husband. So. Sorry about the noise, but that just shows you how real it is when we're trying to record. But yeah, I promise you guys, and I can guarantee you that you will have more energy, because your body is okay, this is, it's good. At first my body was telling me what are you doing? But I feel now it's thank you, finally, you're listening, because I was very unhealthy. You could be skinny, and it's not, and here's another thing I want you guys to focus on, because this was my issue. I would only be focusing on physical appearance. Oh, I saw this picture of this girl and this is what I want to look like. But do not do that to yourself, Do not compare yourself to anybody else. First of all, our bodies look completely different.
Yes.
You're not gonna look like her.
No.
You're gonna look like yourself.
Yeah.
But the number one thing is just to focus on being healthy.
Yeah.
Because as mothers, you want to live to see your great grandkids, I'm sure.
And you just want to have the energy and the stamina to keep up with those little ones.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Get down on the floor and play with them.
Yeah. And don't forget, the first couple days is gonna be hard. But I kid you not, it will be a lot easier.
Yeah, you're going to feel better.
And I will go into further detail for that with you guys if you want like my regimen of what's working for me so far and for her in the next video.
Yeah, so, be looking out for that.
Yeah.
So with number 3, we're going to talk about shopping for yourself. I know I said the 7 points weren't about breaking the bank, but this is something that you can do that's on a smaller scale. Okay, she's going to go check out the kids. I'm going to finish telling you guys about number 3. So shopping for yourself it doesn't have to be buying like a whole new wardrobe. For me and for her, it's more like, okay, I'm gonna go get a shirt. Or I'm like I said in my last video, I just started, like, mom guilt so hard, I just started buying myself like new bras that I haven't had since before I had Micah 2 years ago. And that made me feel good, like something small, and that bra was on clearance. But it was something that was for me. I went to the mall expecting to only get something for me. I walked out with only something for me. And that made me feel amazing. It was one item. So that didn't break the bank. I didn't buy anything for my kids. And I know as moms, it's very hard to not buy things for your kids because you want to buy things. And in me, especially with my 6-month-old, I'm like, oh, the outfits are so cute. He's so tiny, yada, yada, yada. But self-care is about doing stuff for yourself. Like I said in our last video, you cannot fill anyone else's cup without filling up your cup first. So shopping for yourself, and like I said, it can be on a smaller scale. You can go to TJ Maxx, you can go to Target, you can go to even Walmart. I mean, I don't know, try Walmart, like anything you can do that's on a smaller scale. Marshall, something like that where it's not like a ton of money. But even if you go to like your like more higher end stores, shop the clearance rack. I love going to Nordstrom's rack and getting like clearance stuff. So I think that one is very important, and it's something that you can do that isn't on such an extravagant scale. Sometimes of course you want to get some nicer pieces for yourself, but save that for another time. If you want to do little things on a smaller scale, I totally check out those stores. Okay guys, so number 4 is getting dressed. Just anything besides pajamas. Like I was never really a person that stayed in my pajamas anyway as a mom, but I do a lot of like sweatpants and stuff. But even if you can switch that to yoga pants, leggings, something that's still comfortable but just still makes you feel a little bit put together, because when you feel put together, you feel like you can conquer more and you're ready for the day more.
And you do more.
Yeah, and then like also for me, it's like I feel stressed when like if my husband comes home from work and then he wants to go out to dinner and I'm like, wish I would have got dressed for the day, you know, like, because now I'm feeling rushed to get dressed and slap something on. Or like if somebody wants to come over, you're like, no, because you're not even dressed, you look a hot mess. So if you start off your day ready for the day to be dressed, you feel better, you feel like you can conquer the day.
Yeah. And just one last thing to add to that, I'll give you guys a little snippet story of what happened to me that was really embarrassing that taught me. My youngest son had a seizure a couple of years ago, and nothing like too bad. It was mild. And when the police, when the ambulance and everybody came, I didn't have my car because my husband works overnight. And I literally got into the ambulance with a strapless shirt on, no bra. The shirt was stained because I had just finished cooking, and shorts that were like
too short.
Horrible, too short. But I had to rush into the hospital, and I had wished that day that I had put some clothes on, because then I would have been perfect. Had that happen, I would have at least felt good going into the hospital. So, okay.
Number 5.
Go ahead, you're good.
Number 5 is sleep. Making sure that you're getting enough sleep.
Yes.
That goes without explanation. You sleep more, you feel better. Also, you feel ready for the day. You feel like you can conquer the day. You're not as grouchy like I was talking about as far as getting up before your kids. Just giving yourself some time. Put the phone away at the end of the night. Put the phone away at least 30 minutes before the time you're going to bed. You really should do an hour, but...
And you can put it on sleep mode. That's what I wanted to...
Yeah, that's very important. So
that way,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that way they don't get like calls. You're not gonna get disturbed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you have no excuse.
Number 6 is doing something you love. For me, that looks like reading before bed. I love working in my planner and planning out my month. Really just kind of mapping out what I want to do. Even planning like future vacations.
Yeah.
I planned a lot of vacations that were going on, like the one we're going on in May and June. I planned those out all when I just had some downtime, and I felt a lot better because I felt like, once again, I was getting ahead, like months in advance. So what is, things that you love to do that isn't money involved, that you like to do that,
Well, I like running, so honestly, I get on the treadmill in my free time. And I know, again, that sounds crazy, but it helps me feel good. Like, I feel accomplished. And another thing I like to do is read or like watch a movie.
I was just gonna say,
honestly, light up a candle, all the lights are off, and watch a TV show or something. That's the most relaxing time for me once everybody is asleep. So, yeah.
And the last tip that we have for you guys is make time for your friends. That one is really important too.
This one is crucial.
You lose a lot of friends when becoming a mom in general, especially when your friends aren't on the same page as you. So making time for those friends that you were friends with in college, or you just kind of lost touch once having kids. I know I have a friend that doesn't have any children, but we still make time for each other. She has a busy schedule and so do I, but when we haven't seen each other in a while and we text each other, it's like, boom, let's make a date. Even if that date is a month from the day that you guys talk, make time so that you are letting your friends know that I know that we haven't seen each other in a while, but you're still important in my life.
That's a struggle for me, I feel like, till today, because sometimes I get busy. Like even answering the phone can be can be dreadful.
Because you don't feel like you want to
but you have to make that time for your friends.
Exactly. And with that being said, I just want to touch on, because you don't want to feel like you have to make time for every single friend. Some friends are just there for a season, and some friends aren't going to be your friends at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's okay.
And that's okay to lose friends when you have kids, because your interests just aren't the same. And maybe later in life you can reconnect, but in this season in life now, that just may not be your friend. You guys aren't in the same season.
And believe it or not, you're looking at them.
Yeah.
Because we actually were not friends for a while.
Yeah.
What she was explaining, when I was a mom and she still was in college. We stopped being friends, but as you can see,
we are here friends today.
13 years later. Is it 13 years?
Yeah, I think it's
13 years later, I still putting up with her crap. So.
Okay, so just really quickly to wrap up with you guys, there were just the 5 quick things that I read from the 20 articles that I knew that I was doing 15 of those things wrong. So these are the 5 that stood out to me the most that I knew that I could change. Number 1 is not getting enough sleep. We kind of talked about that already, so I'm just going to move right in to number 2, which is sleeping in. Wake up before your kids, basically what I was talking about before.
Right.
Number 3 is cleaning everything all day. As moms, we feel like we have to keep picking up after our kids so many times. Wait until the end of the day. You don't have to clean up all day long. Because you're going to feel like, you're never going to catch up. They're going to keep making a mess. Number 4, worrying about things you cannot control. We all have a long to-do list of things that we need to get done. Half the time we can't get those things done. Don't worry about it because you can't control it. And number 5 is rushing through every single moment, which I think is the most important. Spend time with your children and be in the moment with them. Really attentive to what they're saying. So
and pace yourself. And remember, we're in this together, guys.
Yes, we are. We are here for you guys if you have nobody else. We totally are. So that's all we wanted to share for you guys today. Definitely leave in the comments below your thoughts on this video, and we'll see you guys in our next one. Bye.